So when you're doing these parabolas, similar to the ellipses and hyperbolas, you're going to draw it out so you can visualize and find all your pieces. So if we have a focus at 0, -2, at that point there, we have our directrix at x equals 3. Okay, so that's all the information we need to get the equation. The vertex is going to be exactly halfway between those points. So if we have 3 units from the focus to the directrix, that means the vertex is going to sit halfway between that at 1.5. So right away we know our vertex is at 1.5, -2. We also, from that, already found our C value, because that's the distance from the vertex to the focus or directrix. So our C value is 1.5. So that value will not always be the x-coordinate of the vertex. That was just because the focus was sitting on the axis, so on the 0 line. So now all we need to do to draw it is the parabola will open towards the focus. So in this case, our parabola is going to open towards the left, away from the directrix. So now for the equation. That's a horizontal parabola, so we know it'll be an x equals equation. Since it opens to the left, that means it'll be a negative. For the multiplier out front, the a value is 1 over 4 times c, so 4 times 1.5. And now in the parentheses is y, so we put the y coordinate of the vertex with it. Always change the sign for inside the parentheses, so y plus 2 squared. Then outside the parentheses stays the same, so plus 1.5. Simplify that really quick. 4 times 1.5 is 6. So we have -1/6, y plus 2 squared plus 0.5. Okay, so one more same deal. We have a vertex of -5, 1. A directrix of y equals -2, so that's the horizontal line because it goes through the y-axis. And we know the parabola is going to open away from the directrix, so we already know that the parabola is going to open up and the focus should be above that vertex. So if we count, the distance from the vertex to the directrix is 1, 2, 3, which means our C value is 3. We already have that the vertex is -5, 1, and then our focus is going to be 1, 2, 3 above that. So now draw the parabola, so it's about halfway between that focus and directrix. This time it is a vertical parabola, so that means it's going to be a y equals. It's opening up, so that's a positive a value. And then for this a value, remember it's 1 over 4 times c. So 1 over 4/3 is 1/12. And we have x plus 5 squared plus 1. And that's it. So for tonight's homework, you're more dealing with drawing the parabola and then coming up with the equation from that. Tomorrow we'll focus more on, once you have the equation, how to graph the parabola.